And so a short throw projector is one that you can put right up against your wall just a few inches away, and you still get this nice big image, but you have the benefit of having a really nice clean setup because you can just have this sitting on your TV stand and you don't have to mount the projector on your ceiling or put it on a stand behind your couch. This is it. You have everything right there in front of you. So this one I'm reviewing today is coming from Bowmaker, and this is their Polaris 4K ultra short throw laser TV. Now the good thing about this projector is that it has built-in speakers, so you don't need to use a sound bar. You can just use the speakers on this. But I will say, compared to other short throw projectors like the Vava one that I reviewed a couple of years ago, the speakers do get loud, but they don't have that same fullness to them, and the sound does fall a little flat. Now I still enjoyed it for watching my traditional cable programming and news and sports and stuff, but if I was going to use this for movie watching primarily, I would still want to have a sound bar to go along with this. So that's one area of improvement that they can make for the next one. But the main thing about any projector is going to be the picture quality. How does the picture look coming out of this? Well, I have to say that the 4K HDR that you get with this projector is one of the best that I've seen for a short throw projector. So this uses tricolor laser technology and a bunch of other technical terms I'm not going to get into, but just talking about the color, I have to say that nothing looks oversaturated. Everything looks really balanced, but still bright and kind of very expressive as far as the colors and the richness that you get from the content that you watch on this projector. But out of the box, I did find that the image was a little bit on the cool side than I personally like, so I've been kind of experiencing this with the last few projectors that I've been reviewing, but this projector does give you a bunch of tools to be able to adjust that color to get it exactly how you want. So you can adjust the white balance, you have different presets for your HDR settings, and it also just has a setting to go from hot to cool that you can choose from. And so look, I'm a hot boy, so I like my color to be a little bit more on the warm side, so I went with the HDR cinema setting, and that gave me that particular look. But yeah, you can get in there and you can have your own user preset, so you can adjust the saturation, the sharpness, and all that stuff to how you want. Now remember, this is a laser projector, so this isn't using bulbs like the old traditional projectors. So this means that that laser is going to last you for many years without you having to worry about it. And also too, it is going to be lower power consumption than other projectors, so that's going to be good for your light bill. Now, as far as the brightness, this has 2500 lumens, which isn't the brightest in this particular type of category, especially going against other traditional projectors. You can get brighter, but I found that even when I was using this during the daytime and I had a couple of blinds open in my living room, things still looked pretty good and it didn't look washed out. That was my biggest concern. So I wouldn't have like windows open right next to my screen, but if you have windows open in your room just away from the screen, I think the brightness is good enough. But this thing really does shine when you turn the lights off or you're using this at nighttime and you just allow it to just kind of shine for itself, no pun intended. Now, here's a tip for you, no matter if you choose to get this projector or not, get a proper projector screen. Don't just use your wall for many years like I did, because once I got this one from Vivid Storm, this is their S Pro edition, which is cool because it actually can raise up from the floor when you want to use it, and when you're not wanting to use it, you can put it back down and have a really nice clean setup. But it's made for short throw projectors, so this is going to be rejecting ambient light and different things that make your image look worse. This one is kind of made for this type of projector and it does wonders, so I don't ever see myself going back to the wall. And so yeah, this is the 100-inch version of the screen, but they do make them up to 120 inches and as small as 72 inches. And the good thing is that this short throw projector can project up to 200 inches, but I do think that the 100 to 150 inch is a really good sweet spot as far as overall quality. But anyway, if you're interested in this projector screen, I'll leave a link down below in the description box. Okay, so now back to the projector. So this does come with a pretty basic plain looking remote control, nothing fancy here. And that's the same thing for the OS or just the software that comes on this projector. It's definitely lacking. So I do wish that it did have Google TV software and Chromecast capabilities built into it. You don't have that. Now you do have the ability to use screen mirroring, but I never found that to be fun and it just didn't work all the time for me. It is very clunky. I just don't like it. But you do have Firefox as far as a browser built in, which works really nice. But yeah, I do miss having a really good Google TV setup inside of it like I've used with other projectors. But the good thing is that this projector does come with a Roku stick, so that helps make up for it. So you can plug that in and have a really good operating experience. Speaking of plugging things in, let's talk about the ports on the back of this projector. So you do have two HDMI 2.0 ports, and one of them is going to be an ARC port. So yeah, no HDMI 2.1 here, but you can do 4K 60 hertz, and that's going to be great for plenty of people. You have Ethernet, and you also do have optical. But yeah, it does have Bluetooth 4.0 and also built-in Wi-Fi. But look, I think we're about close to wrapping up. And so my final thoughts about this projector is that it has a 2700 $100 price tag. And I know that might sound a lot, especially compared to just like a regular TV or something, but for short throw projectors, that's in a really good price range, especially with the quality of the picture that you get from it. I do want the speakers to be better next year, and I do want better built-in software, but the main thing about a projector is the picture quality, and I was really happy with the results that I got with this one. And yeah, with that, I am wrapping up here. So hit that like button on this video if you did like it, and hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't already. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.